Good morning, friends. Christy here from makingitinthemountains.com, and today I'm going to show you how to build your own DIY raised garden beds. Alright friends, welcome back to my channel. Last week I took you on a tour of our first garden space and showed you how well everything is coming along. We are enjoying having our own vegetable garden so much. It's been awesome to come out here and weed the gardens with Carson, water them and show him how to nourish things and help them grow, and of course coming out to harvest everything and enjoying it with our homemade dinners is such a special treat. It makes all that hard work totally worth it, and I think it's such a fun and important lesson for Carson to learn. This is something I've been wanting to do for ages, and I'm so happy that we finally made the time to build ourselves some raised garden beds and get everything planted this year. If you haven't checked out our garden tour, I'll be sure to leave a link for you in the description box below. So today I'm so excited to show you how simple these were to build. We actually chose to go with cedar because we wanted them to be as weatherproof as possible. And as much as I researched and found that treated wood is safe to use for garden beds, I just didn't feel comfortable using it for our garden beds. So I wanted everything to be as organic and natural as possible, so we decided to go with untreated cedar, which is naturally weatherproof. So these garden beds without any treatment at all should last us for 10 to 15 years or more, hopefully. Now so far we've actually only built ourselves 4 garden beds, but next year I've got big plans to double that. We're also hoping to fill in this entire area around our garden beds with some pea gravel, build a nice little garden gate, so you'll have to stay tuned next year to follow along with our outdoor makeover. For now, we are really just enjoying having this space to grow our food. These garden boxes were really quick and easy to build. My husband had all 4 of them whipped up in less than a couple of hours, and we had them filled with soil and planted in just one weekend. So let me walk you through how quick and simple they were to make. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you'll need to do is figure out just how big you want your raised garden bed to be. Ideally, a raised garden bed should be no wider than 4 feet. The average reach of most people is about 2 feet, so anything larger than that, and you'll be forced to walk through your garden to get to the plants in the middle. As far as the length goes, the sky's the limit, really. Though we did choose to work with the length of the lumber that we'd purchased just to keep things simple. Of course, you'll also want to consider the space you're hoping to place the boxes in to ensure that you'll have enough room to walk all the way around your garden beds. We chose to put our garden area in the sunniest corner of our backyard, which meant we had to tear out our old flower bed, which we've secretly always hated anyways, so that we can make room for our raised garden beds. Okay, so there isn't much you need in terms of supplies to build your own raised garden beds. We used some plain old 1x6 cedar boards, some 2x2 cedar, and some deck screws. The first step is to cut your cedar 1x6 boards down to size. You're going to cut these down to whatever size you decided you wanted your garden bed to be, cutting 2 boards for each side of your garden bed. You're also going to need to cut 6 10-inch lengths from your 2x2 boards. These will make the braces for your corners and your longer sides. Okay, finally you're going to start building your sides. So, starting with your longest sides, lay out 2 pieces on the ground with the long sides of your boards together. Then lay one of those 2x2 pieces across the 1x6, matching the ends of the 1x6 boards to the edge of the 2x2. You're just going to fasten that in place at the end of those boards with 4 of your deck screws, 2 into each 1x6 board. These will eventually form the inside corners of your box. You need to repeat this twice more, adding another 2x2 in the middle and then another at the other end of your 1x6 boards. Then do it all over again to make your other long side. And now it's simply a matter of attaching your 2 end boards to either end using 2 screws through the 2x2 into each 1x6 board. That's it, friends! Can you believe it? Your very own raised garden bed in just minutes. All that's left is to line them with a bit of cardboard, fill those babies up with soil, and get planting. If you'd like to know more about what we planted and how we planted, then I'll be sure to leave a link to our first garden post in the description box below so you can check that out. I can't tell you how excited we are to have some garden space of our very own. We've planted all sorts of fruits and veggies that we can't wait to enjoy all through the summer. It's been so fun to show Carson the process of planting and nurturing and growing our own food. And of course, the very best part is getting to eat it all up. Alright friends, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you are feeling inspired to build your own DIY raised garden bed. It's such a simple and easy thing to do, and I can't tell you how much we are enjoying having our very own vegetable garden. Thank you so much for watching today. If you loved this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up below and subscribe to my channel for even more simple farmhouse style DIY decor and recipe ideas.